Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our fourth episode of TBD Talks. I'm here with Grant and Shalay.
Yes.
Yes.
That is
Yeah, we
me.
both said yes.
I forgot I was supposed to introduce your names, but
That's okay.
yeah, we have somewhat.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back after 2 months.
The grand return.
The Grant returns. Anyways, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, we have quite a few topics to talk about today, and one of
Not
them.
really,
I'm
actually.
Yeah, well, one of them I'm really excited to get
Oh,
to
this is funny.
because Grant's gonna tell the story, and I
I
think
am
it's
gonna tell the story.
very interesting.
I
for
mean, like,
both
I
of
don't
us.
have much to say about it, honestly. It happened.
I mean, it's just
True story.
It's funny to hear.
It is funny to hear. It was a little surprise to some.
There's quite some shock value to it.
Yes. Yes. It's good
Alright.
clickbait.
Yeah,
You know?
it is.
It is.
It is. That should be the title of the podcast.
That's just the only thing in the title.
But we wanted to go old school today and talk about Disney and Pixar movies because we
That's old. Disney and Pixar
Yes.
gone. Obliterated.
Gone,
I think
reduced to atoms.
all of us pretty much grew up on Disney and Pixar movies. And,
Sure.
Right? Yeah, and I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Honestly, okay, Disney movies and Pixar movies are pretty different. So like we should like have a Disney one and a Pixar one rather than just having to pick one from the whole entire pool.
No, I think I don't know. Yeah, they are different, but like the thing is, I don't remember which ones are which. You
Isn't
know?
Okay,
Isn't-
I can remind you, but like
isn't
they
Pixar
are
owned by Disney
pretty
though?
different.
Thank you for reminding me.
Isn't Pixar
They are very
owned by
different.
Disney?
Yes.
Pixar does the cool CGI stuff, and then Disney also did that, but before it was usually just the 2D animation.
Huh.
Okay.
So, which one do you want to? Should we just go?
Yeah,
I
why
don't
don't you
care.
start us off, Koi?
Okay.
Okay, my favorite Disney/Pixar movie, I would say, is Up, because I see. I don't remember what the first Disney movie I've ever watched, but I remember watching Up in the scene where they
The first 11 minutes, right?
yeah, the first 11 minutes, and the iconic soundtrack, "Married Life." I think
Mhm.
that's what it's called. That's one of my favorite movie soundtracks ever, and it's just that first of all, that's like a children's movie, and the fact that the first 11 minutes of the movie has that much impact, I look in the movie in general is like a happy movie, lively things like that, but it's just it took
There
me.
do be talking dogs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Like, how did that work? Like, did they actually talk, or was there like a voice
Ear
translator?
collars.
They had cars, yeah, that
Okay.
that transmitted their voice.
Yeah,
I don't know.
thought so. But yeah, it's just I don't know that movie. I feel like it's one of the movies I can watch over and over again.
I'm gonna say something that might upset you, Koi. I think that when people think of Up, they only think about the first 11 minutes because the rest of that movie is pretty mediocre.
It feels very slow, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like the first 11 minutes are very well done and well
Yeah.
made, and then the
Yeah.
rest is kind of wacky and doesn't really
I mean, it is
stay the same
Pixar.
tone as the first couple
Is it Pixar?
minutes.
Yes, it's Pixar.
It is Pixar, yeah. Wait.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it is. It is.
It is.
No, we're not going back on this. It is. Cool. Is that all you wanted to say with that? Or should I go?
Or do you have more to talk about, Koi?
No, I agree. I feel like definitely the first 11 minutes of the movie could have been just like a short story. I think that would have worked too. But I definitely agree with the.
But then it would just
That would
end
actually
on
really
sad.
funny if people just went to the theaters to watch this one short film, like not knowing it was gonna be short. Like no, they still call it a movie,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
it's just a short movie.
I
That
actually
would
love
be
when
that
movies
would be
do
pretty
that.
cool. Who does that?
No, no, like at the because there are sometimes when like a short movie comes out, they'll premiere at the movie theaters when you're watching a movie, so it will play at the beginning. Because
Oh yeah, like the Disney short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Like I actually really enjoy that when that happens. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. I mean, I have a lot more that I can't think of right now, but Up would be up there.
Uh,
Crazy.
like I just want to like, do you remember what happens in that movie, Koi?
Yeah, I do actually. I remember a lot of
Okay,
it.
because I remember like before I had rewatched it like a bit ago, I literally did not remember. I didn't know there was a villain in it because he's a
Oh
pretty
really?
forgettable. I forgot
Oh
like
no, yeah,
the
he's
entire
super
second
forgettable.
half of the movie.
I remember it enough. I've only watched like 3 times, or something like 4 times maybe.
Really?
I don't think I've watched it that many times because like I haven't had many chances to or like opportunities to really watch it. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely adore that movie. Yo, did I
But,
really just
but
say
yeah,
that?
I feel like more people like it now than they did when they watched it. Like they look back on it now and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that soundtrack was amazing." And like those moments were so good. And
Yeah.
like but it's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning. Like,
It's just
do
the
you remember any other songs
beginning.
that played during the rest of the movie?
um, I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
were there any other songs?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I mean,
honestly don't know.
I feel like Shuei, you were the one that came up with this or told me about this word in English last year, but it's like a song.
Leitmotif?
Yes, yes, and then
Yeah.
it just like it's like change it at small aspects of it throughout the entire movie. I think I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, that's a valid answer. Now let's move on to
I'll
someone
be right
else's.
back.
What?
Just give me one.
What? Okay.
He's back.
Um,
He's back.
why
You want
did
to go
you leave?
next, Grant, or do you want me to
Sure,
go
I'll go
next?
next. One of my favorites is, at least from when I was a kid, it was Incredibles 1. My opinion is that Incredibles number 2 is not that great, or it's not
Yeah, I
like everyone
think
said it was
that's
really
a
good. And
popular
it's
opinion.
really okay. I feel like
Yeah,
everyone thought it was like amazing, and I was like, not really, or it's not better at all. First one I really liked it a lot because it's basically like a Marvel movie but for kids, you know. And I was a kid back then. My mom was like, Grant, you can't watch Marvel movies yet. And I was like, oh man, mom, I really want to watch Marvel movies. She's like, well, here's Incredibles, and then I watched Incredibles. And was like, gave it a
the
nice
thing
thumbs
is, it
up. It's
also
good.
has like aspects that are not for kids because there's the whole entire rough marriage part
Yeah,
aspect of the
Yeah.
movie. There's the part where what Elastigirl is thinking that Bob is cheating on her. His name's
Really?
Bob, right?
yes.
Wait, this happened in a movie?
No, I don't think that's a
Yeah.
thing.
Well,
I mean, maybe like
she hears
alluded
him
to it or
talking
like,
to a woman on the phone, and their marriage is kind of rough right now.
oh no,
Right
maybe that
outside.
one. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Remember?
Never mind.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Also,
Okay, I thought you
Syndrome,
were
really
a
good
different
villain.
part. Yeah, yeah. Like it was just a good movie. Like, it was darker than a lot of other Disney movies. Like if I was to go for one like a movie that I liked that was a bit more like light-hearted or whatever, I would probably go for I don't know actually. That's things like I was saying this before the podcast started. I was like, I actually my friend asked me this question when I was at work a few days ago, and I didn't really know the answer to it. Like, what is my favorite Disney movie? I don't know. That's not Incredibles. But yeah, Shuei, you go, and I'm gonna think
Ah,
about my answer. Well,
my
or my other
favorite
answer.
Pixar movie is probably Wall-E.
Oh my gosh.
Wall-E is
It's a
incredible, dude.
good
The
one.
fact that the first half hour of the movie literally has no talking except for like Wall-E watching TV, and it
Mhm.
conveys so much emotion.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, when I first watched the movie, I got bored because of that. No, because I couldn't understand what they were talking about on the TV. So I was like, okay, well, this robot is just watching some people like dancing around, and I'm just like, What are they talking about? But
I haven't
yeah,
seen Wally for so long, but that is a good one.
yeah, I
Like
haven't.
Wally is the embodiment of show don't tell.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's none telling. None
Wait,
at all. No telling at all.
have you only mentioned Pixar movies so far?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think we have.
When we go around, we can talk about our favorite Disney ones, and it's
Yeah,
for me, it's probably gonna be just 2D ones. I also really like Monsters Inc.
Oh, me too. Oh my gosh.
I haven't seen Monsters Inc. for probably like 8 years or more.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too, but I
We
like.
Like a
all
long
I
time.
think
I don't
Wally's
remember.
my favorite, and then Monsters Inc. is probably my second favorite.
wait.
It's
Did
hard because like I feel like most of my opinions on these movies are just because like what I remember from when I was little, like
Mhm.
not how I actually feel about them like watching them now.
Oh no,
I kind of want to rewatch them and see how I
I
think about them.
should be oversaturated on Wally because in middle school for 2 years in a row, we watched Wally in my creative tech class.
Really? That's
Yeah,
fun. Wish I could
and
do
we had
that.
to take notes on it like both times, but it's still like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, no. Man, look, I kind of want to rewatch all these movies now.
Yeah,
Talking
same.
about.
Like a lot of I know a lot of people did that once like Disney Plus came out and stuff, and they finally had a way to access all those
Mhm.
movies that they just like are not gonna buy because they're gonna
Mhm.
like watch it once and be like, yeah, that was what I watched when I was a kid, and then they move on. Um, but yeah, I have like
Let's
not used
cycle
Disney Plus except for
around then.
Mandalorian. What?
Yeah, that's me too. I don't even have Disney Plus. I borrow from a friend, but it's just for Mandalorian.
Yep.
Let's cycle back to Koi. Can you think of any Disney movies you like?
I'm gonna
Uh,
search up Disney movies real quick. I really need a refresher.
okay. Is okay. I'm gonna ask this, but is Toy Story part of
Toy
Disney?
Story is a Pixar.
Hmm.
Oh, Pixar. Okay. Then Mulan. I'd say
Ooh,
Mulan.
Mulan's good.
Oh yeah, I was actually I saw Mulan. I was like, yes. Oh, okay. Now I remember a lot of these now.
Yeah. No.
Oh yes.
Mulan is. I I don't know. I remember watching it at my grandma's house and just
Oh,
like
sorry.
is I absolutely love that movie. And like Mushu is such a good
Uh,
side character. He's like a comic relief, and I think like I don't know. It's just, and I think we talked about this at some point. I think when we were talking about the live action remake.
Yeah, we
But
were
the
talking
one
about it.
scene that really got to me is when they were singing "A Girl Worth Fighting For," and then it transitions to the aftermath of when the Huns attack, and like the song just cut off.
oh
Like
yeah, that's a good moment.
that
Yeah,
was
I was what was it? I didn't actually remember that exact scene, and then I think I watched a video essay about the Mulan remake a couple
mhm.
weeks ago, and then they showed the animated scene, and man, that's really good.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's a perfect example. Like it's cool because it goes from like lighthearted and fun to like this is the weight of the situation that we're in.
Yeah.
Like
It
I think and
also the
it's
entire movie has
also
very good music too.
Yeah,
yeah,
which
yep.
is amazing.
That's what the remake is bad, and I wouldn't know that because I haven't watched it, but it sounds garbage. Don't want to watch it.
Also, the other one I like is Princess and the Frog, and I'm just gonna leave it there.
I
I
have
don't
watched
remember
that
like
sort of.
anything about Princess and the Frog.
They turn into frogs and they kiss.
That's also
Yeah.
that's the last 2D animated uh Disney movie they made.
Actually,
The last one was Princess of the Frog, and then they started doing
first.
3D animation, which was Tangled.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
That is interesting indeed.
2009. Are you sure
Oh
about that?
yeah,
That's
Wow.
cool.
I don't know exactly if Tangled was the first one, but I do remember that Princess and the Frog was the last one. Unless I think there might have been like
No,
a
Tangled is
Winnie the Pooh one they did.
Pixar, right? Wait, no.
Think isn't wait.
No, Tangled is just is Disney.
Tangled is 2010, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is. It is Disney. You're right. It's so confusing. Okay, but I will go now if that's all right with you guys.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Because I looked up the list. I just searched like Disney movies list on Google, and I'm looking through it, and I was like, I don't know if I can choose my favorite one of these, but yes, Mulan is very good. I mean, Aladdin is good because of the genie. The actual story and plot, I'm not very interested in.
Uh-huh.
Lilo and Stitch, just because I watched the
Oh
TV
my
series.
God.
I watched it. I watched like so much of the TV series when I was a kid when it was
That
on
was a
Netflix.
TV series?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
so good. And
it's
the opening, or not whatever for it. It was so good. Um,
oh, Anna Minch family.
that's
can't do
not
it.
the opening.
No,
So
it's
I'm
not.
kidding. But
I
it
was
is
I was also gonna say Lilo and Stitch, Grant.
really,
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch is one of my
yeah,
favorites.
it is really good. I really do like Stitch, and just like just the characters are just all fun. Um, have you guys seen Bolt?
Yes, I have.
I
Bolt
have
was.
seen Bolt, and I don't think I liked it.
It's not like fantastic, but like it brings back memories because I used to watch that so much.
Yeah,
It's
I
just like
liked it because of the dog.
yeah, I just liked the characters and stuff. Actually, Brother Bear is really funny.
Wait,
Brother
oh my
Bear's good.
gosh! Wait.
I don't remember which one. Which. I remember the moose. The moose and Brother Bear are hilarious, or they
Oh my
were.
Don't you mean
god!
the Moose?
Yeah.
Wait, can we talk about that? Is that like a
Brother Bear is a good movie. Yeah.
that is a good movie? Can we talk?
It is.
I feel like there's like
We can talk about
okay,
whatever you want to talk
no,
about.
'cause, like you know what I'm talking about, like Brother Bear, and then like what's that one movie about the dinosaurs that like they like oh my gosh
Dinosaur?
no
A
that's the
Land
movie
Before Time.
yeah The Land Before Time
That's
those
not
like
Disney.
it's not
No.
oh wait
I don't think it is. I mean, maybe it is. I don't. I mean, like
No,
Disney
I'm
owns a lot
pretty
of
sure
things.
it's not.
okay never mind but I was gonna say like I feel like movies like Brother Bear or there I like thinking back can't really remember a lot of it but I feel like there was like a classification like a certain classification of Disney and Pixar movies that fit into that type where it's just like very nostalgic when you watch them and
Yeah,
Mm.
Disney movies are split up into like I think is it like Golden Age and then Renaissance and then there's like another one. I forgot what they're called. I think it's like classics, Renaissance, then Golden Age, something like that. I don't remember.
That's interesting. I didn't know about that. But fun fact
Yeah.
about Land Before Time is that it's not a Disney film, but it's basically made up of the shadows is what it says of the House of Mouse. So like it's like a lot of its directors and like animators and like vocalists and stuff were
Mm,
previously working with Disney.
really
Yeah, so like it
The
has a lot of
Shadows of the House of Mouse sounds so threatening.
grim.
oh man
um, I think all right. I think my favorite Disney movie is probably Lilo and Stitch, but since we already talked about that, I'm gonna say my second favorite is The Emperor's New Groove.
oh my
Oh yeah, I
gosh
was gonna say that too.
That
I
movie
had the
is
list.
so funny.
Yeah, Kronk's Groove is kind of like it's just like more of the same, but just Kronk.
Hmm
wait that's the
But
thing
Emperor's New Groove, yes, Kronk's Groove is pretty funny.
Like so
oh
many
But
of the
it's
jokes
like short
land,
stories.
like arguably
Yeah,
so many of the jokes land even better today than back then.
yeah. Oh, also Hercules.
Hercules yeah I was yeah
Hercules is pretty good.
Hercules is good. And also another one. Um, I've only seen this like once, but Meet the Robinsons is pretty funny.
um oh my gosh Meet the Robin that movie I've seen that movie about 3 times and I've cried every single time because of the scene where they went back in time to watch the baby gets drop off.
Hmm
Hmm.
And, oh my gosh, that scene made me cry. That movie is
The
so
the
good.
most recent time I watched Meet the Robinsons, like I was really thinking, wow, this is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Before and then after I watched, I was like, yeah, I kind of only care about the ending. The rest of
And
it was just like all right.
You know what we should talk about right now? We should talk about forgotten Disney movies.
yeah,
Like those Disney movies that like they were a thing, but like
Planes. Oh, wait, no, that's no. I
That's
was looking
true.
through the list.
You're not
I
wrong.
look down and I just see planes.
You are
Like
not wrong.
that's technically a Pixar thing though.
Okay.
And then
So
and the sequel, like, oh my gosh, I did not want to watch. I didn't watch it. I mean,
Wait, the sequel
but
to Meet the
there's a
Robinsons?
sequel to Planes. It
Oh,
was
it's
like
the
they're
Planes.
firefighters or something.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
you guys
talking about.
remember
That's
Enchanted?
funny.
Yes.
Yes, I haven't watched it.
The
That's
what was
pretty.
it? 2D mixed with live action movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait, can I just say something quick about Meet the Robinsons? I think Meet the Robinsons has a really good villain backstory, because the villain wasn't actually like bad. He just like grew up. I don't know. I don't remember.
Goob. I
Yes,
like
What?
Goob.
Goober,
Yeah.
His name's Goob. Yeah.
Goob.
Yeah. Like, oh man. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, but that's all I wanted to say.
You guys ever watch what was it again? Let me try and find it. Shoot. Atlantis.
I was gonna say Atlantis. Darn it! I was just about to say. Okay, yes, I've seen
I
both of
like
them. The
Atlantis.
first and
I
the
have
second.
not
Those are
seen
pretty good. But
Atlantis.
again, like that one, I would consider kind of forgotten. I didn't know it was a Disney movie until like the third time I watched it or something.
You ever watch Treasure Planet?
No.
No, I see that right here.
There's a period in time, I think it was around 5th or 6th grade for me, where I would come back from school and I just watch a Disney movie on Netflix. So
It
I'm
just
looking through all these and I've seen a lot of them.
it just doesn't look like a Disney movie, and it doesn't say Disney on it anywhere. Like when it was on Netflix, and I was just like, no, it looks like a Disney ripoff to me. Like I just
Dude,
thought it was a Disney ripoff,
I
but I guess
never
it's not.
watched the original, but an extremely goofy movie, real good.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, the Goofy movies are actually really good
Oh, this is
too.
literally my
We're
childhood.
just like we're just going off on random Disney
Oh, this actually makes me so happy
movies.
because
Oh, have you watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame?
No,
Notre Dame. No, I haven't. Wait, is it Notre Dame or Notre Dame?
I don't know, it's one of them. I
you can
don't
say whatever
know.
you want.
That's actually one of the movies that I have not watched. I don't know why I said it so
If I
dramatically, but
remember correctly, I think it was pretty good. Like, it's kind of hard for there to be a bad Disney movie in this
yeah.
period, which is pretty sure this is the Renaissance period.
Yeah,
Disney movies, I don't know.
I'm gonna search up Pixar movies and see which ones.
Mona's pretty good too.
I
Or
think currently this is Silver Age. I don't know.
Right now,
I'm
it's not great.
yeah.
Not many movies are really hitting. Coco was good.
Coco. That's a Pixar though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna
I
switch to
think it
Pixar.
is.
It is. All right.
I've been thinking in my mind and I know most of what Pixar movies are, and then I also try and tack on if they're in the
Oh,
same universe, and I don't think Coco is in the Pixar universe.
well, Coco is Pixar, so
have you guys
It
seen
is
The Book of
Pixar.
Life?
I don't know if it's in. I like Book of Life. I think I like Book of Life more than Coco though, but it's
Yeah.
been a while since I watched Book of
I
Life.
haven't seen Book of Life.
Book of Life
Coco is
is
really good
neither
though.
Disney or Pixar,
I
but
know
I
it's
really
different.
like it.
Oh,
Okay.
Wreck-It Ralph. You guys watch Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yes, of course.
Actually, I think Wreck-It
Oh.
Ralph is like top 3 Disney movies for me.
Is it Disney?
It is a Disney. That one's
Oh,
a
okay.
that's when they went CGI instead of 2D.
Oh yeah, because they were playing with a, or like when it's like Rick around breaks the internet, it's like where they had all the Disney princesses come in. That was pretty cool.
I really do like Wreck-It
Moana's
Ralph.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's weird because like when I searched up Disney movies, none of these really good ones were there. Which kind of surprises me.
Zootopia. Zootopia.
I
I
like
watched
Zootopia.
Beastars, which is adult Zootopia.
You did do that.
Both are pretty good. Actually, no, not but yeah, both are yeah. It's
Yeah.
in between pretty and very good.
Okay, that works. That works. You guys like
Wait,
Ratatouille?
I do like
I
Ratatouille.
do like.
Yes.
Wait, what did you say,
It's been
Shoy?
so long since I've watched Ratatouille. But like I keep on hearing like everyone on the internet praising it a lot. I want to rewatch it so I can
I do like
see
Ratatouille.
it again.
It has a cool story.
Big Hero
Well,
6.
like the I like the line anyone can cook. Just
Oh
like
yeah.
that was kind of like the premise of the movie. It's like it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Anyone
if
can
a,
cook.
if a whole rat can cook, so can you.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you
Um,
can't, you're worse than a rat.
You're the scum
About
of
Big
the
Hero
earth.
6, when I watched it for the first time, I
Oh,
liked it a lot. And then after watching this YouTube channel, Shafrillis Productions, like in most of his videos, he just clowns on Callahan because his motivation is a very bad one.
Mm.
yeah, it's terrible. It's a dumb motivation, but the movie's good.
And the actions he takes, or it maybe not his motivation is bad. The way he goes about his plan is very stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, I am going to kill everyone and destroy what you love. I think. I don't remember what happened.
That was it.
It's basically
I
that.
remember being very sad when the brother died because I thought he was hot, but that's a different story.
Yeah, very very sad moment.
Wait,
um,
okay. Have man, this is I don't know. I don't know what like era of Disney this is classified as, but the I think it was the last movie where they incorporated the old Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one where he like spins the wheel at the beginning of every Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
But then they turned him to like a like an animated cartoon, like colored. And I don't remember what it's called, but I remember seeing something like that. I don't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Three
I mean, I know
Musketeers.
I know what you're talking about where he's spinning the wheel, but like,
Mm-hmm.
on
They
which one?
still do that for their animated movies
Yeah,
at the beginning.
No, I
that's what I
mean,
thought.
I mean, but like, the one that I saw was like colored animated. I think it was like the first and last. I don't remember. It
Huh.
was a long time ago.
I'm gonna mention briefly some just like random things. So like, if you've watched Wally, Bernie is a really good Pixar short. So, have you
Burn.
ever watched
I
it?
don't remember that one. I've watched it before. I don't
Yeah.
remember it.
Oh.
It's really funny. It's like he's like a repair robot for something, and it actually it chronologically fits with Wally. So you see Wally doing things, and you see Bernie like in the short, and he's also in the movie. But, like, so if you watch them like side by side, it actually like fit with each other, and it's I think,
Oh,
or
the
if you like
little
match them
dude.
up. Yeah, the little dude.
Oh,
What does he fix? He fixes the
doesn't he just clean up?
he welds something.
Doesn't he just like roll like around or wait?
No, that's not Bernie.
How do you spell?
He's on a rail, and he has to like do stuff.
Oh.
He fixes the light. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, this is the scene where Eva, is it Eva or Eve?
Eve.
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 This is where Eve and Wally like went out to space with a fire
And
extinguisher,
they
and they
were
kind of
dancing. Yeah,
yeah,
and there
they're
was
dancing.
no dialogue
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's Wally.
except for the human friend saying, "Hey, I know that guy. That's Wally. He helped me." And they can't. But still, the
Man, the
dance scene
humans
in
ruined the
space is a
movie.
very good scene.
Yeah, that's good. And
Wally.
Bernie fixes something. What else is good that's in this list of Pixar movies? Um, I think that's it actually. I think I mentioned just like Ratatouille, and then I can't think of any more
You guys like
like
Brave?
shorts that are interesting. I
So
do like Brave.
do you want to move on to our next topic?
Yes,
Sure.
we've been on this for a long time.
I know, but
But like
I feel like
talking
we
Every
should
about
time
go
we
Disney
do
on.
movies and
this.
stuff are fun. It's fun.
It is fun, especially about Disney. Like you can never go wrong with Disney.
Just
It's
talk
true.
about your childhood.
Oh, guys,
Speaking of talking
fun
about our
fact.
childhood,
Um,
oh,
some
fun
some
fact.
s-
Let's do this first.
what? Sorry, I interrupted.
I want to hear. I was gonna transition to the next, but let's hear this fun
Okay,
fact.
basically, someone in chat or some bot in chat said, "Do you want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on click.ru bigfollows.com."
You do kind of want to
Man, I
become
wish I
famous.
could click on that, but I don't have a mouse. I don't. All right, now you
Man, oh
can
man.
finish or whatever transition. That's so bad.
All right. Let's pretend that we just finished up the point before Grant. Speaking
Yep.
of childhood, Koi, you wanna transition to our next topic?
Oh yeah, since we're on the topic of uh Disney and Pixar movies, and talking about childhood, I was thinking we could talk about our favorite TV shows. Doesn't have to be Disney or Pixar, but just favorite TV shows.
Man, that's a lot of content we're talking about. A lot of other things.
Yeah, we're giving like
My favorite
Disney and
TV
Pixar
show
promotion
when I was a
stuff.
child was TBD Talks. Watch now on YouTube.
That's what our
Grant
grandkids
actually is a
say.
time traveler who went to the future to watch all of our podcasts. There are over 1,000 episodes
There's
in
a
the future.
lot.
Yep, they're coming. They're coming.
Yes.
We
more.
have more
Fast,
episodes of
coming
one
fast.
of TBD Talks
Yeah.
than One Piece in the future.
Yes. And we discuss the end of One Piece in the future. I already know the end of One Piece. I will not spoil it.
There's a possibility that now
Will
that we've
not
talked
spoil.
about it, we've swapped world lines, but look out for
That's
more episodes
okay.
of the TBD Talks podcast.
Okay,
Wait,
now what
so-
do we do?
TV show Koi, what's something you watched when you were younger?
Where'd he go?
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I watched Sakura the Card Captor growing up.
I've never heard about that.
No.
Wait, it's an anime. You've never seen it?
What?
Sa-
Oh, that
Sakura?
makes sense.
or Card Captor Sakura.
Sakura? I've never heard about it before.
Sakurai?
Really? Really? Oh
Never.
well, okay. Well, never mind.
I mean, you still
favorite-
watched it. You can still talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. There's,
What was it about? Like, give me a little.
and I'm assuming you haven't heard of Upin and Ipin either.
I have heard about I do go to Malaysia usually every year, so when I go watch Disney Channel, Upin and Ipin is on for like a lot of the time slots.
Yep, Upin and
I'm gonna
Ipin.
search these up because I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura. I watched that. It's basically an anime about this girl who like I don't remember the premise, but basically like a book of cards get stuck in her house, or
Yeah,
no,
I'm reading
and
it
then
right now.
she
Or
released it.
the synopsis.
She released the cards, and then she has to go find the cards, and the cards basically have like superpowers that can destroy the world or bring good to the world, and yeah, that's why it's called Card Captor Sakura because
Isn't this like the plot of Ghostbusters?
pretty
Or am I
much, but
thinking
instead of
like
ghosts,
don't no
cards.
no there's some other movie or show I've watched where in the first episode they accidentally release an evil onto the world or a bunch of evils and they have to go capture them. What am I thinking about?
I feel like I've seen a lot of shows and movies. with that
Bakugan.
It's not Pokemon.
No, that's not what I said.
It's not Bakugan either, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just fun fact again. I don't know why I said fun fact.
Oh,
but
is it Infinity Stones?
I
No,
searched up Upin and Ipin, and the first image that comes up is child milking cow, or touching udder.
Did you spell?
Uh,
right?
Yes,
I
it
gotta
is the
say,
show.
Cody,
It
I
is the
really
show.
do not like Upin and Ipin. Like seeing these little baby children's face, they are so puntable.
Yeah, no.
It makes you want to like hurt them. I want to hurt. These
Oh wait,
children.
Mhm.
it is in Verb. Who am I kidding?
Also, why
Oh,
is he
Finished in
bald?
Ferb is a top tier show.
Yep, that's how I somewhat learned my English through that show.
I'm on the podcast right now.
Toilet?
It's not my
Grant is dead.
Why?
Yeah, but Phineas and Ferb, incredible show. It's so funny.
Sorry.
It's jokes like all of them land.
Yep, man, that movie. Oh my gosh, that not
Phineas and
movie.
Ferb
Sorry.
Across the Second Dimension.
Wait, sorry. Oh yes,
That was good.
that.
Phineas
Oh my
and
god,
Ferb, great movie.
that movie confused me though because like I didn't really understand what was going on because I was like, oh my gosh, did they get like, are they going back in time or like because at some point they're like, we have to forget each other, or they had to
No,
forget
they're just on
Perry.
a different world line.
Wait, no, wasn't it when they had to forget that Perry was actually an agent because they had to wipe their memory?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was at the
part
end.
made me sad. That part made me
That
so
was
sad
sad. Yeah.
because it's like
But,
what
like they
over-
finally get to know what Perry's up to all the time, and then,
right.
Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
Dude,
could have fun together.
They also have to they have to forget the best day of summer where
oh,
all of their inventions throughout they all
oh my
come
god,
together and they use it during the
yeah.
final fight. It's so sick.
Oh, that movie.
That's true. No, that moment though, when they like the thing opens up, it's like we have like a replica of every single one of your inventions you made ever. Like that was so cool.
They also have a replicator of all of Doofenshmirtz's innators.
Oh
Do they?
yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, there's a really funny joke because Major Monogram's like, we can use the amnesianator to make you guys forget everything, and then Doofenshmirtz's like, I don't remember making that.
Wait, how long was the movie?
Oh my gosh.
Because
I
I
don't know.
remember, I don't remember if you guys like noticed, but like you probably do. But Disney, like for movies, they used to like make it so like there's different showings. And I remember like, because like they would like show them like the first half of the movie, and they're like, okay, sorry, see you next time.
What
And
the heck?
no, I don't know if they did that for you, but I remember like they did
I mean, I
that.
watched it on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
So,
but
also watched it on Netflix.
because I watched it on like I don't know, it was like I think it might be different because it's like Asian server Disney, but I think they had it
I also half grew up on Asian server Disney though.
really.
Yeah.
well, you watched on Netflix, so you wouldn't have.
No, whenever we went to Malaysia, I would watch Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, all that stuff on TV.
So do you remember when they show movies?
No,
Okay, because that's I'm trying to
until I was like
remember. 'Cause
always out
that's
for
why I
dinner.
asked how long the movie was because I remember being so upset. I was like, my gosh, can you please just show me the movie instead of like making me wait, to like see like the second part of the movie? Because I remember it was like so long because there's so much build up, and then I don't know, maybe
That's
maybe
really funny.
yeah, but that made me really upset as a kid. But yeah, good movie. All right.
I remember one of the movies I watched on Disney Channel Malaysia. The first time I watched Sleeping Beauty, and then I remember uh, Maleficent said a bad word. She said HELL double hockey sticks.
That is
Wild.
that is a pretty crazy
Yeah.
word.
How about
Alright,
you, Grant?
yeah, what about you
What
guys?
TV shows did you watch when you were younger?
Mm, I did Pirate Bakugan. Did do that. Uh, what else? I watched Beyblade. I watched a lot of Beyblade on Netflix. And then I also like I had like phases, right? Where like I would watch a lot of Bakugan. I would want Bakugan for Christmas. And then I would be like, I watch a lot of Beyblade, and I want Beyblade for Christmas.
Oh my
And
god,
then like
yes.
I'd also watch again Lilo and Stitch. That was a big one for a while. Um, definitely liked that. I have to think about this hard. I have a bad memory, so it's not easy to remember this stuff for me.
Such
We
good
also
show.
used to watch Shaun the Sheep sometimes.
Oh my god. Can I
There
say
we go.
something about that? That because you know how the time zones are different. So I had to watch that at 12 at night.
You had to watch it at 12 at night.
Man,
That's
so
when
your
that's
Had
when
sleep
they
to.
showed
schedule
it.
has been messed up since you were a child, huh?
I mean, somewhat, but oh, that's such a good show. Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing that up. Oh my gosh. I
I
would have
never watched Shaun the Sheep when I was younger. Um, Mostly because I watch stuff on Netflix, so I chose what I want to watch, and because I thought that the stop motion animation looked ugly.
Oh.
It's pretty good. I don't. Yeah, I think I don't remember.
That's cute.
I'm trying to think of other things that I like. Like I'm trying to
Did
think
you
like
like not ever watch
really.
Pokemon when you were younger?
No, I did watch. No, I did watch Pokemon. I watched Black and White.
Okay,
That was when I watched.
man, the worst one.
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I didn't know that until just now, but okay. I don't like remember very. I don't remember watching it though, like exactly.
Black and White is the least funny Pokemon series.
Well, good. I don't like jokes, so
Team Rocket is so bad in Black and White because they're actually competent. They're not supposed to be competent. They ruined Team Rocket in the Black and White show.
yeah, I don't like. I don't again. I don't remember anything. So, it's good that I don't remember. I guess. I was one of the people who watched Avatar on Netflix when it came out, or was it when it was like on Netflix? I didn't finish it. And then we also watched I watched Lab Rats when I was like
Oh
I,
my
Yeah.
I also
god.
watched
like
Live
8, 9.
Rats.
What?
Yeah, that's
I watched a lot of the live action Disney Channel shows with my sister on Netflix. It's like Good Luck Charlie. You ever watch
Mhm.
that?
Yep. Kit
I did
Lab
Kat.
Rats
not
is a
watch
good
Good Luck
one,
Charlie.
and then Lab Rats became bad when half of the cast left,
Wait, really?
and also when they merged with Mighty Med.
Yeah.
Oh.
I also watched Mighty Med, but I didn't like that as much. So
Yeah, I watched Mighty
it's
Med
just
too, and it wasn't as good. And then they
dumb.
merged together, and it was just
Yeah.
not a good show.
I didn't watch when they merged together at
Do
all.
you
I
remember?
mean, like
You
I was
remember
interested
Principal
in they merged
Perry,
together, but I was
Grant?
like, yeah, that she plays Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto.
Um,
Voices
It's
Naruto in the
really
dub.
funny. It's hard to wrap your head around that. It's like it's just so strange.
Since I watched both of them without knowing that she voiced Naruto, it doesn't make it makes I can wrap my head around it just because when I hear
Yeah.
Naruto's dub voice, I can think of Principal Perry. You guys ever watch Pair of Kings?
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
No.
Yes, I have seen that. Oh my gosh. That's
Let me
Pair of
search it up.
Kings is like I watch that with my sister all the time. That's probably my favorite live action Disney show.
my dude. I kid you not. This would be on my list of forgotten Disney shows, Disney TV shows, because
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot about.
Oh, I saw it. I watched it when I was in like Wisconsin one time.
It's so
on
funny.
YouTube.
Mitchell Musso
It was pretty funny.
one of the main characters. And then in the third season, he got kicked off because of drugs.
Oh wait, actually.
Pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah. And then
Okay.
he got replaced with Boz.
Oh, that's why he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember halfway through, I was like, why is it a different character? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So I brought up this topic. I made this topic specifically just because I really want to talk about Digimon.
It's
I
funny
watched
because you
Digimon when I was younger, and Digimon was a good show. All right.
you
I
haven't
want to
talked
go
about
back in
Digimon.
time and just and back when I was a child and watch Digimon.
I've
I
never.
remember seeing it on Netflix and be like, "That's a Pokemon ripoff. I'm not gonna watch that."
The Digimon show is better than like all of the Pokemon shows.
That's
Because
interesting.
like the
Really?
problem with the Pokemon shows is that terrible pacing and the story is very basic, right?
Yeah,
It is very much a kid show, while Digimon is also a kid show, except it has a good story and like characters die and such, and like
characters
it's
die.
better. Yeah,
That
well,
is interesting.
okay, yeah, characters do die. Or
Wait,
specifically, they're early on in the show, a Digimon dies
oh
that
no.
they meet.
Well, I mean, Butterfree does like
It's stuck. Well, Butterfree just went away.
it's the same thing.
This one
Do a
they
child, it's the
meet
same thing.
this Digimon. They attempt fighting it, and then at the end of the episode, or like near the end, they become friends, and the Digimon dies. Very sad. It's stuck in my. That's always gonna be. It's one of my core memories. And then all right, spoilers from here on out.
Okay.
Basically the concept of Digimon was like these 6 or 7 kids get transported into another world and has Digimon in it, right?
Hmm.
Towards the end of the show, the main character is able to go back to the original world, and he's like only there for like he's only in the original world for like it's either like 2 hours or 2 days, right? But time in the Digi world moves extremely fast compared to the real world. So like these kids were only gone for like an hour. But since he came back to the real world for like 2 days, when he went back in, 2 years had passed. So like he had
Oh.
left behind his friends for like 2 years, and coming back, it's
So
like
it's a
everything had
time.
changed.
That's
It was a time
crazy.
skip.
That's so sad.
That
It
is
is so
sad.
sad, dude.
It's like
God,
a certain
Digimon was
arc
great.
in a
Yeah.
certain show. That was not. That was interesting. Okay,
Also,
that's
the
cool.
progression of the Digivolving, it's really cool to first see Greymon and then see Metal Greymon and then Skull Greymon. And then also seeing like the final form of Angelmon, it was so sick. Are you searching them up?
Yeah.
So cool. And Netflix doesn't have Digimon anymore, which is so unfortunate.
I think I'm with Grant. I think I'm kind of similar to Grant, where I never watched Digimon because I thought it was just a rip-off Pokemon.
I think for most of my life I thought that, and then I first for some reason I was like, I'm gonna watch Digimon, and then it was really good.
Sounds interesting, especially with the like I don't know, watching that as a kid would definitely hit me hard. Like realizing that that kid
Mhm.
like did that and left his
The
friends
characters
behind.
are well written too. Like they're one of the characters, is his little brother is there. Like they're brothers, and
Mhm.
like I think the older brother there was like I don't remember exactly, but there was some conflict between the two brothers, which was it's just a well written kid show. Very good things in it.
Yeah, it seems like it.
It's interesting. That's funny.
I also watched Yokai Watch when I was younger. I thought that was a Pokemon ripoff, and I watched the show, and the show is very funny.
Well, isn't it by Nintendo?
I
No,
think
it's
it is,
Bandai Namco.
yeah. Or it might. I think it's a second party.
Yeah, maybe Bandai Namco actually.
Yeah. Yokai Watch was a fun show. I watched Indigo League. Indigo League's pretty good. I watched like 30 episodes of Black and White, and I remember thinking, wow, why is Team Rocket competent in this? They're not the funny, goofy villains. They don't they. There's not a single time in Black and White they say we're blasting off again. They just jump away.
Really?
Yes, when they get beaten, they don't explode into the sky. They just jump away.
Oh,
Really? Wow. Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
jump away? Like they
They
just
just like leap out of frame.
yeah. They just jump really high away from the battle. Like time to go back to Giovanni or whatever report.
Ugh, that's so
But yeah,
weird.
this topic was just for me to shill
Yeah,
Digimon.
I was wondering why we're talking about movies and TV and stuff for like 40 minutes. That's a
Yeah.
long time. It's basically the same as the first episode. It makes sense though
Okay,
because we
like
have
all three of us were able to talk though.
that's true. That's true.
yeah,
It's
we
more
all mentioned the same TV shows that we were thinking of, so that was
Hmm.
interesting.
okay, but we
We've been on this topic for a while. Yeah, let's
yeah,
switch. What's our next topic?
do some switcheroo. Koi.
What is our next topic,
Oh,
Corey?
again on the topic of childhood. Uh,
We are on the topic of childhood again. Yeah.
um, so-
Ah. This is a funny transition. I like this.
I was I was thinking you know we can talk about our fears. So going from something that's very I guess
Wait,
light.
did we already talk about this?
Well, we talk about irrational and fears that we have now. I don't know if we talked about fears as a kid.
Okay. So,
I don't know.
got it. Let's just move on, I guess. I don't know.
Any input?
Did we talk? I don't remember. Did we in the
We
first
did.
episode, second? We did?
We did.
Okay.
Like, or it wasn't childhood fears. It was like, yeah, more like irrational fears. Like, unless you guys have like fears that you don't have now that you had back then like, I don't know.
I don't think I talked about my fear of Slenderman or Five Nights
All
at
right,
Freddy's
good.
that
You can
I
go
had
with
You
for
that.
a
have not.
while.
You have not. All right.
Yeah. I remember I went to a family friend's house, and this guy, which one of our family friends had invited. So like I had never met him before, had his laptop with him, and he played Slenderman, and we all watched him, and that messed me up for I'd say like a good year.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of traumatizing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Shui really
then
likes to linger on these like no, like
I linger on like Five Nights at
yeah.
Freddy's. That stuck with me for like 2 years.
Oh my gosh, me too. Because the storyline was that's the storyline is what got me. It's like
The
about
yeah the lore behind it about the
hmm
kids being killed
Yep,
and
that
now their
scared
souls are in
me.
this that got me.
Yeah, like I feel like there was a show or movie that there was one movie that like I don't remember the name of it. I probably could find it, but something in it scared me, and I don't remember what. I think it was either something like actually in the movie, or it might have been one of the mini games you could play on the DVD. Like I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Like there was a mini game on the DVD that like I could not finish because it was too scary for some reason. And it was like I think it might have been a Disney movie. I'm not like what is it? What is it?
Yeah, now I'm really curious.
I want to say Promise Neverland, but that is not what it is.
That is
It's-
that
I
is not
know,
a Disney
I know.
movie.
I swear, I think it had promised in in it somewhere. Disney Mouse movies. Hope it doesn't mean Mickey Mouse movies. There it is. It was called The Rescuers.
The Rescuers?
Yeah, and like
Oh, is that the one with the little rats or mice or
yeah,
whatever?
yeah. And like they had to rescue this girl who was like trapped on this island. And one of the mini games was like really scary. Like one of the noises or something it made. It was really scary. I really want to know. I kinda, if I can find a DVD of that game, of of that movie just to play the game, it would actually be really funny. But yeah, I don't I don't know.
Did you guys ever watch Pinocchio when you were younger?
Yes.
I
I
don't think I've
only remember
ever watched Pinocchio.
the first act and the last act. I didn't know I learned about this recently. There's a whole entire second act where Pinocchio gets sent to this island for bad kids and the children get turned into donkeys.
Really?
Wait,
And
what?
then they have to do slave labor in the like salt mines.
Oh,
There's no way
wait.
that's true.
That
Yeah,
is true. It's true.
wait.
It literally it's like the second act
Uh,
of Pinocchio.
Wait,
so confused.
isn't that when the grandpa gets eaten by the whale? Or no?
No, that's like third act, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I didn't know this existed at all. That definitely, if I remember that, that would have messed me up as a child, thinking that I would get like getting. Oh, I can't say this. Because it's a spoiler to a show Grant hasn't seen, but I'll say like, humans getting trapped into like animal bodies just scares me, or like getting merged with animals
Oh,
scares me.
yeah. Oof. I did not know. I didn't even know they had like axe. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I've never seen Pinocchio, so I wouldn't know that like at all.
Man, we've cycled all the way back to the beginning, talking about Disney
Yeah.
movies. What about you, Grant? Do you have any like weird fears you had as a child?
I mean that one was weird. The DVD game one. But besides, uh I
Grant has no fear.
no,
He was a
I
fearless
don't
child.
think I had anything that was like. I mean, I already said the water one when it was like irrational fears. That's like,
Yeah.
but then like I don't remember anything else specific. I remember
I
one
think I was
time
talking to you the other day about FNAF, and I was like,
oh,
"Yeah,
yeah,
that got me for 2 years." And like, "Yeah, that got me for 2 days."
yeah, because I didn't even know like much about the FNAF lore until like I mean literally this year like a few months ago I was like watching like game theories on FNAF for some reason and I was like that's pretty creepy and, like it didn't like mess me up like I'm like I was like I just acknowledged that yeah that's dark and scary but like I'm
Again,
fine.
that was one of my fears, like human soul trapped into an animatronic.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that.
I
No
was gonna
more.
mention one. Oh yeah, one time. So back in my old neighborhood, we used to have these things called pie parties. It wasn't on Pie Day for some reason. It was like for some I don't know. It was like it was kind of in between like Thanksgiving and Christmas usually. Yeah, again for random reason. Um, but basically, I went downstairs and they were watching a movie. And this is gonna be a terrible story. Something happened in the movie and that scared me for a week. I don't remember what at all. It's
Man,
such a
Grant was scared about something.
don't know what it was, but it was something scary. They're watching some scary movie, and I was like, that's scary. And then yeah,
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
either of you
know.
guys ever get messed up by Coraline?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I haven't watched Coraline until I was 10 years old, and at that point I was like,
that,
not scary.
oh
What about you,
wait.
Koi?
Okay. I don't know. The only thing that scared me from that movie is the mom, her face, and when she turned.
Just her facial structure.
Yeah,
No,
the button eyes. The
it's
button
really
eyes are
Yeah.
wacky.
scary. And like when she turned it, like when the monster, the thing, when it like took
Mm-hmm.
control of her. Oh my gosh, that was
Spider.
yeah. And okay, wait. Speaking of like, okay, because I don't remember. I remember being a kid. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so cool for watching this. But Gravity Falls, that's the one that
Gravity
kind of
Falls is a
scared me.
really good show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think
And,
that's a 10 out of 10. Not
mhm,
maybe 9. I think that's perfect show.
It was
yeah.
great. They
Have you
ended
seen?
it when it needed to be like they didn't
Yeah.
like prolong it too far.
Mhm.
Um yeah, but besides like I just don't know. I don't remember anything.
You know how in Coraline the mom had she trapped the souls of 3 other children because she had their eyes?
I don't remember. I don't remember much of the movie, but
In the final act of the movie, Coraline had to the ghosts asked Coraline to save for her to save them. So she had to get like around look around the house to find their eyes
oh
so she
yeah,
could
yeah,
bring them
yeah.
back.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, do you remember this one of the like cuz it's like interesting because wait, Grant, you haven't seen it or you don't remember
Seen what?
Coraline?
No, I've seen it.
Okay, cuz I watched back and then it's like the dad in the fake world like throughout the like one of the songs that he played for her on the piano was coded. Like I saw a video on it and they were saying that the message in the song was coded, was saying like, hey, I'm trying to help you get away from the mom, and the mom is controlling me and just making me
A
do all
secret
these
code
things.
in the song.
Yeah,
Huh. That's interesting.
yeah, and I saw that I was like, wow, like that's really clever. Like one of the things was they talk about was like, your eyes like as round as buttons or something like that, and that was supposed to be like, oh, your eyes are gonna get turned into buttons if you don't run away, and and then the scene where he like gets dropped in the river. At one point he's like, I'm sorry for doing this to you. Like I don't mean to. It's just I'm being controlled by this other person. And that scene was like, wow. Like that's crazy. I don't know. That's a good movie.
Hmm.
Coraline's a wacky movie. Never gonna read the book also.
There's a
There's a
book?
book?
It's
What?
based off of a book, yeah, and
What?
the book is even worse than the movie. It's darker.
Well, I mean, but it doesn't have the visuals, so me and my imagination don't got one. No, no, but, that's crazy. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. I feel like it isn't commonly known information.
Yeah, it was in my elementary school's media center, and yep, the book was there.
And
Yeah.
Coraline is such a it's such a name that you think of and it's like when you see the name, it's like, oh, it's something creepy. Like obviously after watching the movie, you're gonna have a negative connotation and way to that name. But
Hmm
just looking at it with like Coraline, it just
Yeah,
sounds
I mean, like most people aren't named Coraline.
right.
Like most people are named Caroline, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Coraline, like, yeah, it's weird how that. I feel like even without it, Coraline just sounds like a less happy name.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's weird, but
Mysterious and
like,
ominous.
yeah. Like, I don't know how that works. That's English for you. I don't know. I'm so tired.
So I think we're about done talking about our childhoods. An hour of the podcast has passed. I think that's
Yes.
like a good time to switch topics to something that has nothing, technically some to do with our childhoods.
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
you want to lead us
since we're
into
on the
that?
topic of childhood again, let's talk about the Xbox Series X PS5.
It's not like too much about
it's,
childhood, but it
it's
doesn't
not
have
really
like
children. Yeah, but
it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
See?
Oh, we've been
Childhood.
talking too much. Okay, so let's start off with the funnies. So you know those people who like vape and stuff, right? You guys know
Yes,
those people.
the funny people who
The
vape.
funny people who vape.
They're very fun.
So people have been like buying Xbox Series X is and trying to show like
Trying to
either fake
deface the
features,
Xbox
yeah,
Series
trying to either
X.
deface them or like show like fake, like, not even fake features, like just random things. Like they're just making random content that is it's all fake. Like people are blowing vapor into like the intake of the Xbox Series X, and it comes out the top, and they film it, and they're like, "Ah, it's smoking! It's gonna explode!" And then there's people. I don't know why someone did this one, but it's so stupid. They they use a really skinny wire and put it on a ping pong ball, and then put it on top of the Xbox, and then it's like, "Guys, look! The Xbox Series X fans can make this ping pong ball float." I'm just so dumb. Don't know why it's that thing. Um, and then
It's like it had a ping pong ball tied to like a fish line. I haven't
no,
seen that one.
it's attached to the Xbox itself. So it's a really skinny. It's like the Xbox is like this, right? And then
Uh-huh.
like there's a skinny wire that's like
Oh
just sticking
yeah,
up from it,
okay.
and they like put it
Yeah.
on top or whatever. And like, why? Like, what so what? Why fake that stuff? It's so dumb. I don't know if they're like trying to do like the opposite. Be like, guys, this is a cool console. You should buy this because it can make ping pong balls float. But it can't. And yeah.
Uh, so far,
I
my
don't
only
know.
knowledge of the two consoles, actually, I don't have like any knowledge on the PS5 except for like exclusives. My knowledge about the Xbox One X, Xbox Series X, yep, confusing name,
Yep.
comes right now entirely from the moist meter by Critical that he has on the
I
Xbox
haven't
Series
watched that yet.
X.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched the PS5 one yet, but
Does he have PS1?
basically, the UI for the Series X is the exact same as the one on the Xbox One,
Yes, which is not very
which
great.
is and they're saying in the video that the first thing that you that to prove that it's like a next gen console and that it's something new is a new UI, and the fact that they don't have a new UI, it's basically just a more powerful Xbox One,
Yeah, it's
like
like
not very much innovation.
the software side needs to be improved a lot. One thing I know about the PS5 is that the controller, the Dual Sense controller, apparently it's actually like the best controller at this point. Like there's
Yeah,
no better
I've
controller than
heard
that.
I've
Yeah,
heard that like the Xbox controller and the Pro controller have competition now because the new controller is like really good.
yeah. Apparently the DualSense controller, like the haptics are way better than Joy Cons. Um, the
I mean, it's it's not very difficult to be better than Joy-Cons.
No, yeah, or like they're way better than like whatever they're the best haptics ever. Let's just say that. um
Mhm.
like people are saying like because there's a game you can use to test out like how the haptics and stuff feel, and you can like walk around and you can feel like the texture of the sand when you're walking on sand, or like
Oh,
it sounds like really really cool, and I want to try it. And, like, people are saying it's like hard to explain, but like it's really 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 cool. And they're also saying that there was something specific or something cool about it. I need to kind of look it up maybe because I don't remember.
I have
Um,
only heard about one cool thing on the Series X side, and it's that they have this function where you can have multiple games open at once, and you can just switch between them.
oh
Whoa.
yeah, yeah, yep. That one's cool. Where it's like
There's like you can
where
have 5 games open, and you can like switch between them with very little load time.
Wait,
hmm
what is this on?
Series X.
Oh, wow.
So, like, let's say I'm playing a single player game. Let's say I don't like playing uh Ori Will o' the Wisps, right? And then my friend popped on like, oh, let's play Sea of Thieves, and you can already have Sea of Thieves as a game and just go over there, and you don't have to wait like a minute for it to load.
yeah. So if you play like just like 5 games like regularly, or like a few games regularly, like you don't have
Hmm.
to. It'll like fast swap between them. Like it uses like a little bit of the memory, and it just like reserves it for the feature. I don't remember what it's called, which bothers me. Um, Oh, that's the other thing it was for the DualSense controller. It was the triggers. The triggers are they have like adaptive tension. So basically, how it works, it's really cool. So when you're pressing it down, it's it's like on a screw type thing, and then it spins a
Mhm.
spiral, and that spiral is connected to a motor. So that motor can give a certain amount of tension to
Oh,
press down
that's
on the
sick.
trigger. Yeah, and it's like that actually sounds super cool. To like, or you can also like limit like how far I can press down. Probably, and like I don't know how much
Dude,
the software goes.
you can play Sunshine on that with like actual FLUDD.
Yeah, that's true. You could probably feel like honestly like a combination of that of those haptics and
Mhm.
like a trigger that can adjust the tension. Like you probably feel like you're actually like spraying water of a jetpack, like really cool, like in a really cool way. Like I could totally see that controller like that. Like if I could try that out, it might be my new favorite controller because just like that's just way cool. It's just new
It's
and
kind
like
of
it's
sad to hear just how the Xbox just literally there's really not a reason to get it over the PS5.
all the things going for it have been like negated. Like because the new PS5 controller too has like a similar design to the Xbox like one. So now
Mhm.
it's not as like it's bigger. It's doesn't have the skinny like weird rounded tube things. Like it actually looks like it's like more comfortable and ergonomic. I still do like the offset triggers, but that's whatever.
Hey, Chloe, you
Um,
play video games?
Yes, but not on any consoles, except the Wii.
Cool.
yes. Let's talk about the
Do
Wii
you
now,
like
guys.
from what we've been talking about, do you have like any input at all?
Okay, I'm kind of like that. Honestly, like that's really impressive. Like the fact that they can hold 5 games, like just for
Yeah.
their, because like that's how much I see. I'm not really big on like computer technology, so I don't really know how that stuff works. But I feel like that would take a lot of like, I don't know, like resources, right? In order for
Yeah.
the what's it called, like the platform or the thing itself to like, because like I feel like it's gonna overheat, right? Or like how do they keep it so that it's cool? Or
Yeah, it's great because on the moist meter review, the guy who was reviewing because Charlie hadn't actually opened his up. He was saying how he had 5 games open, leaving it overnight, and there's no overheating at all
oh my
for
gosh.
the Series X, and like that's crazy for technology.
hmm
Yeah, that wow, is that why it's so big? Like,
Yeah,
holy cow.
I mean, it's not that big compared to PS5. The PS5 is chonking.
PS5 is
It's
massive.
so tall and
Maybe that's what
big and
I
Like I was
like
looking at
oh
a comparison when the
goodness.
PS5 was revealed, and like I was like, oh wow, the Xbox Series X is not as big as I thought it was, because it looks a lot bigger uh
Yeah.
by itself, and then you compare it to like the other consoles, previous generations, and it is bigger, but it's not as big as I thought it would be.
I just can't believe. What I was gonna say. I think the design choice. Gosh, I sounded very strange when I said that. For the PS5 with a disc slot, like the disc being on the
Mm-hmm.
side, and like it
Yeah.
looks why? Like, how did they not? They designed it so like the one with the disc drive would be like they designed it without the disc drive first, and they just added it on, like just threw it in there.
Yeah, that's what it does look like.
That's dumb because like a lot of people would like the disc drive. Like honestly, I don't think it's time to get rid of it yet for consoles.
Yeah, I like having physical copies of games just to see it,
hmm
my collection
Also, just like
physically.
having the choice of having a drive there, like if you want to watch a movie on
Mhm.
DVD or something.
Now it's an extra 5. Yeah, actually, yeah, movies. That was a big thing about the PS3 is that you could use it to watch movies, and then
Oh
PS4 had
yeah.
Blu-ray disc. Same
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Xbox One, and then now
Yeah,
they just get rid of it.
like that's. I don't
Like
think it's a good
recently,
choice, honestly.
recently, I've just been using my Xbox One as a Blu-ray player, and it's a good Blu-ray player.
Yeah,
Using a
like
controller as a controller is really nice.
it replaces other things that are just obsolete now.
It's crazy how if you want a disc drive, it's an extra $100.
Yeah, like
Like, there's no way a disc drive is like an extra $100 to manufacture, right?
who decided this
I
out?
would think it would maybe like an extra 50 for, but then it's like 400 for regular, 500 for a disc drive. So
Well, off of that note, shall we move on to my funny story?
Yeah.
Yes, the funny story.
Thinking about
Alright, we'll finish
childhood,
with that.
Grant's work.
Are you saying that I participated in childhood labor?
I was just waiting for the entire time.
Childhood labor.
Do that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So let us begin. Again, I'm not good at storytelling, just as a preface.
That's fine. The shock value from just hearing about it, it's I think I remember you saying this like I think last night
Uh,
maybe or something, and just hearing it again.
yeah.
All right, well, the spotlight's on you.
Okay.
At fire effects.
So this incident happened at my workplace. 6 cars caught on fire. And now I'll go into more detail. Okay, so basically what happened. Okay, so I was not there. My sister was there, and 2 of my coworkers that I know pretty well were there. There was a car, unknown cause of catching on fire. I don't know. They don't know why it caught on fire yet. But it was in the parking lot, and it caught on fire. And the cars around it also caught on fire. And one of the cars that caught on fire was my manager's car. Her
Oh
car caught on
no.
fire. Yeah. No, you don't have to say oh no, it's funny. Okay. I don't know. And then yeah. Oh, I remember this. This is a good part. So my friend Taylor, yeah, my friend Taylor, she called her parents or something to say like, or like talking like, hey, like a car caught on fire at work, and then and their parents were like, quick, move your car closer so we can get insurance money.
Oh my god.
Did you do it?
But unfortunately, I asked her. She said no because there was fire shooting out from the bottoms of the cars, so she would
Oh.
like burn her feet off.
Why
The
did
car
they
was like
not
close-ish.
explode?
I don't know. Yeah, none of them exploded. They just like all melted. Crazy. Yeah.
That's really
So-
lucky.
and then-
Like
oh,
do you know
I
if
remember
all
this.
these cars were like customers at your workplace or from like the areas around it?
There's a lot of stores around our place, so
I
it's like
think it was by
Okay.
grave, wasn't it?
mm-hmm. But
Like
basically,
how quick did this happen? Because like some people would have thought to get like a bucket of
Right,
water or something.
no,
and, like,
exactly.
call
the
department.
firefighters, yeah, they were there.
But how
But they
did
still
6
melted.
cars?
Yeah,
I,
how did this happen
I
to
think it was
6
6.
cars?
People told me it was 6. I don't know for sure. It might have been like 4 or 3 or something if they were wrong. But what was? Oh yeah, so my other friend too. She, for some reason, got so scared that she ran all the way to Olive Garden, just like almost like half a mile away. She just ran to Olive Garden. That's just, like it's just a funny picture of mine. It's like there's like 6 cars on fire, they're like melting. My friend's on her phone with her dad telling her to move the car closer to the fire. My other friend is running away to Olive Garden. And my manager's like, oh my god, that car's on fire. And like it's just yeah, that's that.
Did this happen when there was snow or before it was snowing?
This happened like last week.
Okay.
Yeah, so yes, snow, I think.
Was there snow?
No, not been snow last week. It's these parts.
Kind of crazy how we haven't had too much snow yet.
Yeah.
Global warming.
Don't jinx
is,
it. Don't jinx it. I don't want snow. And yeah, global warming is
Oh, then we
really
could have a snow day.
Gosh, when was the last time we had a snow day?
Last year.
Yeah.
We had
this
one
year.
snow day, and then our school was like, yeah, we're gonna test out our distance learning on this snow day. And I was like, okay.
Did we
And
actually?
then we did. And then that,
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
that was a good investment because then for the rest
Then
of
we
that
did distance
year
learning, and
after
it
March 12th.
stanked. It was so
it-
bad. It didn't work.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the story. I think it might be time to start wrapping this one up.
Well,
I bet that first
thanks
car
for-
was a Logia type with Ace's fruit.
A lot of people will not understand
A
that.
lot of people will not understand that. Yeah, that's
That's
what you
okay.
get for not watching One Piece,
Yep, minority.
viewer.
Uh,
Well, I thought I said you were, like you are. Or like, I don't know, whatever. I can't. Let's end this one, baby. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in to listen to about our childhoods and Grant's crazy work story. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to get back on track with schedule.
Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try.
Yeah, because I'm not a very busy person. These guys are, so it's
Nope,
Yeah.
literally not at all.
Oh, okay.
I
Thanks for
I have
singling
not
me out.
gone outside my house for any reason except for school, and that's not going to be happening for a while. I have no job, I have no activities. I literally stay home and do nothing.
sounds like me.
Okay.
Anyways, guys, see you next time.
What a bright note to end it on, huh?
Oh.